Welcome, sports bettors from around the world. This is Joe, and this is Live Betting Daily, the Dodger edition. But we're not taking Dodgers today, so don't worry. We still got a pick. It's on the late game, so we'll get there. Don't worry, I got you. Just a little bit of recap from yesterday. We went 1-0 on the video. Dodgers just came out strong. That was a game where the over, in my opinion, was never in doubt. Sometimes a game when you're watching. 'Cause I do watch a lot of baseball, so a lot of people ask me, that's why I'm always, I look tired, I guess, because I just spend too much time watching baseball. It's crazy, but you have to watch baseball. Baseball. A lot of stuff happens on the diamond where you watch the way players bat. The infield, the errors. It's just baseball to me is a sport that you get a lot more information from watching the games. Also, don't get me wrong, stats are important, but again, watching the games, and that's why I tell people in chat and the ones that message me about games and how I feel about them. You have to watch the MLB. It's very important. But again, I know if you don't have time, that's why I guess we're around here to kind of give you our breakdown. So pretty good, huh? And speaking of breakdowns and I guess winners and stuff, a little bit of shameless promotion again. I'm always gonna do it now. Sorry, but a little shout out to Blade Runner 55. Thank you for messaging me yesterday early, and I'm glad you jumped on that monthly package and you won. I understood you were in Vegas and you wanted to make some bets, so I'm glad you got those bets out. And I hope that you don't mind maybe in the next couple of days, if you're in Vegas and you don't mind me putting out some of your tickets so the lovely viewers could see that you're betting the games that we give you there on the premium picks. So glad you won. Glad that you're doing good. Have fun. Drink, I guess, a martini for me or a fucking beer, whatever. Let's have a good time, and win some money. All right, so let's get back to the subject here at hand. Today we're going to go with the pick of the Brewers. No Dodgers. I know you're disappointed. I still will give you my opinion on the Dodgers because, again, I'm a big Dodger fan aficionado. I follow everything on them. I love the Dodgers, but tonight I want to enjoy the game as a fan. I'll still probably bet it, me being a degenerate that I am, and I'll just get online and bet it. So I'll probably have some bets. But today a spot that I really liked, it was in the West Coast game at night starting at 10:15 tonight over there in good old San Francisco. We have the Giants going on tonight. The Giants. And this is for you, Nate Dogg, and your lovely team, the Giants. To me, the Giants are just, they're horrible. I know they beat the Dodgers, but I did say they play the Dodgers hard. Every series the Dodgers have with the Giants, this goes back many years ago, many years before I was even probably born. The Dodgers and Giants is a big, huge rivalry. Even back from the days in Brooklyn and the Polo Grounds and all that good stuff, the Giants have always been a nemesis of the Dodgers. So again, when we attack these series again with the Dodgers Giants, keep that in mind. I'll definitely put that as a big disclaimer that the Dodgers play the Giants hard and the Giants want to beat the Dodgers. So now Giants, are going back to their normal routine, I guess, of being horrible. Now you might say, well, they just beat the Padres. Well, yeah. Well, the Padres, again, another team that has been disappointing. What's going on? They got Tatis, they got Machado. They're just a young team. Don't get me wrong. They have some talent, but look for the Padres to break out of this, slumber they're in the next couple years. They'll be good. Don't get me wrong. They're going to be giving the Dodgers some competition over here in the West Division. So, but let's get back to the shitty Giants. That's who I'm going to be going against today. So, a little bit about the pitching matchup. We got Drew Pomeranz, which pitched like a Cy Young candidate last week against my Dodgers. I did lose on that game. I did take Kershaw, and Kershaw did lose for the first time in like 22 starts. So, it was, like I said, it was about time, I guess. But more importantly is today, that's not going to happen, in my opinion. Today, the Giants and Pomeranz are not going to beat the Brewers. Zachy Davis, my boy here. This is Zach Davis here. You can see it. I love this guy. good pitcher, 7-0 this year. ERA about like 2.43 and some change, I think, against Pomeranz, which is like 1-6 with like an ERA of like 17 for the month of fucking May. Like, are you telling me now all of a sudden June he's going to turn around and be a superstar pitcher? I don't think so. I'm willing to bet against it. I'm willing to lay the minus 138 to 143 with the Brewers. So that is my pick. You want more stats on it, more breakdown? I'll be glad to give it to you in chat if you want to jump in there. I might put a little breakdown on that play. But just really quickly, I don't want to keep you here. The Brewers for me is the play tonight, the free play. Dodgers, they're going against the Cubbies again. So you got Hendricks going on the mound. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a little bit of free info here. I like the Dodgers on the money line, but I have to see the first inning. So I'm not betting it pregame. Rich Hill has a tendency of kind of coming out a little, lazy. I mean, the guy's fucking like 50 years old. So, he's a little slow starting there. But that's the issue I have with the Dodgers tonight. I am leaning also on the over on the Dodgers. But don't quote me yet because, like I said, I have to see line movement. I have to see how much money comes in on the over and under. I also have to see the lineups confirmed. But I do like the over and I'm leaning towards it. But again, money line Dodgers, not 100%. This is a game that the Cubbies, if are going to win, they could win today with Hendricks. Tomorrow with Darvish, that's a fucking fade. Darvish was horrible with the Dodgers. Maybe tomorrow he wants to play good. I don't know. And then we got Ryu on Sunday going for the Dodgers. And that guy's just a beast, pitching lights out. So, if anything, the Dodgers, could lose tonight. But again, of course, as a fan, I don't want them to lose. But again, the pick is going to be the Brewers minus 143 or 138 or whatever minus you can get on money line. Now, if you want to, bet the run line, that's up to you. You get more value, I guess, or you get some plus money. But me, I'm just sticking to the money line. A complete fade of, ass Pomeranz. I don't believe in him. He had that little fluke game last week against my Dodgers, which is fine. Giants, like I said, have won, 5 out of the last 10? And they've been against the Baltimore Orioles, the Padres. So they don't impress me. Take the Brewers on the other hand. They're like 7 wins out of the last 10. They beat up on the Pittsburgh at home. They went and played those 2 games with the Astros, had a good, tough series. They split them. So the Brewers, to me, are playing good ball. I like the Brewers. I like them to start turning it up right now towards the All-Star break. So, again, lay that little bit of juice with the Brewers money line. That's my pick of the day. See you guys. Be safe, and go Dodgers.